So today we had a good day. We went and swam with some turtles and got some water for the boat, and then went to town for some food, to the beach. Tomorrow we sail to Marsh Harbour. How far is Marsh Harbour?
We're going 60 miles, nautical miles tomorrow. So it'll be a full day sailing, probably like 8+ hours out there. I can't remember how far offshore we're going to be, but it'll be a decent ways offshore. And we're going to have probably 15 knots of wind, and again, lucky enough on our beam, so we'll be quick. And Kurt and Josie will have a really good first sail, as long as the waves aren't too bad, which I think they'll be okay. A little bit wavy, but not too bad.
Yeah, so this will be our first time sailing, and for a decent, well, I mean, probably not for you guys a decent passage, but a full day passage, so it'll be a good experience for us. So yeah, we're excited. We're just buttoning up things now, getting ready for the morning. Just tying up the paddle boards, get everything stowed away properly for the sail tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. And then tomorrow we leave. I think we're leaving just before high tide, because we got to go through the cut, which is through there. So it could get maybe a little nautical, but we're trying to time it just right so we can get out there. The kids are playing. We got the tender up, secured, ready to go. The ladies are making supper.
We actually had to insert a tube. Oh my god. We're not
The ladies are making supper for us guys, because we're doing all the hard work, and they.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Kurt, why don't you show us,
Show
us where we're
us how
headed
you-
to today?
Yeah. So we're just getting ready in the morning, and we're just gonna do this stuff. So if you look here, there's this cut here called, what's it called?
Tilly cut.
Tilly cut.
Right there.
Oh yeah, Tilly cut. We're gonna come in through here and anchor here. But if you look back, this is, what is this island called? Harbour Island? Harbour Island. So this is Harbour Island, and we're gonna. Can you? Oh, you have to do zoom.
Yeah, it's sensitive. You gotta.
Anyways, we're gonna chart a course.
Maybe. We'll get out the paper
And
chart.
yeah, we're leaving here in about, I don't know, an hour or so. We're gonna start heading out. But Tammy is just charting us a course, so we know where we're going, or so the boat knows where we're going.
No, we still need
So yeah, it's pretty, it's a little cloudy today. See some clouds up there. That's where we're gonna be. We're gonna be heading. There's a cut, which we'll obviously go through out there and around the corner, and that's when we. It gets pretty rough out there. It looked like the last couple days. So, and the winds aren't too bad. It's only like, I think 6 knots. And I think it's supposed to get up to like 15, 20 today as we go. Yeah, right now we're at 6.8 knots there, it's saying, but it was down to 5. So between 5 and 8 right now. But as soon as the sun comes up, it'll probably get up there. So we're going just before high tide, so there's a little bit of slack in the tide, so least amount of current, and also we'll be going against wind, so current and wind will be the same way, which is what we want. And yeah, we're gonna see once we get out there, get through the cut and into the open water, we should be okay, and then we'll just set sail from there.
Good morning, Roddy. Are you ready for a sail?
Yeah, buffaloes.
In your buffaloes. Let's see your backs. There's the crew! Yay!
Are you there? Okay, so pull up the chain.
Oh, what the heck?
taking off. Alright, so we're coming up to the cut. Right up there, you can see the waves breaking against the reef there. It's way better than yesterday. Yesterday we seen a boat in there. He was in some big trouble. But it's gonna be rough, but we'll be okay.
So when we're doing a 90, I want about 2/3 across, because you want the shape of the sail when it's on the beam. You basically want it to do like a half U. Okay. Come off, hit the wind you want to hit there, come off here. And that gives you the best wind flow speed off the sail, apparently. Okay. You may have to adjust your head sail there.
So we've been out for about an hour and a half. Winds are between 13, 15. We're going about 7, 8 knots. Speed over ground. Should be there around 4 o'clock this afternoon. So far so good. We haven't been sick, so feeling good. We'll just have to keep up with the gravel and make sure we don't. But hard to see on film, but there's a buddy boat out there. So we're traveling with them. So yeah, so far so good. Where are we at?
Hopetown.
Hopetown. We arrived in Hopetown. I think it took us about 8 hours to sail here. We probably average around 7, 8 knots, eh? Well, you slept the whole time, you don't know.
More than half an hour.
So we got here, we're just trying to find a place to anchor. Cool little town. We're gonna head into town, take the dinghy and go into town for supper, I think a little later. But yeah, so we made it. It was pretty big waves, but just a few people got sick. I managed to be okay, but I stayed outside, so I think that helped. I didn't go into the salon at all or anything. So yeah, it turned out to be a pretty good day and we made it. Check this beach out here. There's all the boats anchored. We're over there, so we're not very far. Came to see, this is a little bit of an island break from the outside ocean. I'm gonna go check out the other side. Pete's. Huh?
It's gonna be so rough out there.
Little setup for campfire in the evening here. Let's go see if we can find a trail to the other side. All right, we're on we think we found the trail to the other side of this little island here. Yeah, it looks pretty worn track here. We'll go see how the waves are breaking on the other side. I don't know what this would be from. Maybe some people. Let's go see. Oh, little lizard. I don't know. People live here or something. What? Yeah, I just want to see what this building was. out there. Let's go check it out. Wow, look. When you live on a sailboat, you gotta do your daily shaving on the island. So she found a little rock so she could shave. We're heading back to the boat. Let's get this anchor pulled and this boat back in, and then we're gonna go back to the boat right there. So we are heading to, there's a couple of blue holes out there. We're going to go do some snorkeling and some spear fishing. So we're on our way there now. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Should be able to go in there. I think it's deep enough in there.
I'm paddling.
That would be cool in there. Look at the water.
Yeah. Yeah, are we gonna be... If we go closer to shore, it might be a little easier.
Well, then jump into it.
Oh yeah. Are you guys not okay with this? You're not okay with
Search of the blue hole.
It is Thursday morning. We were still in Little Harbor, Bahamas, and we are going to Hopetown, which is going to be a 2-hour sail north, and we're going to anchor there for a day. It's pretty windy here, so we're pretty limited as we almost flooded the dinghy trying to get back to the boat yesterday from out there to the blue hole we went to. So we're going to move.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.